Is it for clout, for the views, or was Lil Tay's Instagram account actually hacked? Rumors swirled, hearts were broken, tears flowed, and people got super shocked and worried when they heard the mysterious news that Lil Tay had passed away. Guys, it wasn't just rumors from unknown sources. The news was actually posted on her Instagram account. But that wasn't all. Her older half-brother Jason was also confirmed dead. And y'all, I don't know what could be worse than this. An undisclosed family member took Lil Tay's Instagram account and left the following message. It is with a heavy heart that we share the devastating news of our beloved Claire's sudden and tragic passing. We have no words to express the unbearable loss and indescribable pain. This outcome was entirely unexpected and has left us all in shock. Her brother's passing adds an even more unimaginable depth to our grief. During this time of immense sorrow, we kindly ask for privacy as we grieve this overwhelming loss, as the circumstances surrounding Claire and her brother's passing are still under investigation. Claire will forever remain in our hearts, her absence leaving an irreplaceable void that will be felt by all who knew and loved her. Right off the bat, something didn't seem right about this announcement. Like, it said everything and nothing at the same time. Y'all know there has been a lot of controversy about Lil Tay's career, just as there is about her alleged death. Here's the kicker, loves. Just when the world thought it had lost the controversial social media sensation, a twist emerged. Vancouver Police Department dismissed the story, saying they hadn't gotten any reports of either of the deaths. As of now, we are not aware and not investigating, they added. So what was actually going on? Were Lil Tay and Jason dead or not? News sources turned their attention to the parents to shed light on the situation. When news sources reached Chris Hope, Lil Tay's dad, he literally refused to confirm or deny the news. His response was, "Yeah, you have the right person, but I don't have a comment right now. I'm not able to give you any comment right now. I'm sorry, I can't." To make matters worse, their mother Angela was out of reach the entire time. So yeah, for a couple of hours, people relied on what the police had said. Then, guess who walks out of the shadows to refute her own death? Lil Tay herself. Lil Tay came out claiming that her account had been hacked and that she wasn't dead, and neither was her brother Jason. "I want to make it clear that my brother and I are safe and alive, but I'm completely heartbroken and struggling to even find the right words to say. It's been a very traumatizing 24 hours. All day yesterday, I was bombarded with endless heartbreaking and tearful phone calls from loved ones, all while trying to sort out this mess." Jason also backed up this information by writing this on his Instagram. "To be clear, I am not dead. I don't have access anymore to the Lil Tay Instagram account. My sister and I were winning our case. It was just a couple of days before we got it all back, all her social media, and come out with the truth. Me and Tay are not dead. We don't got access to the account. Our parents want us gone off the internet, but we will not go away. This is our new account for now. They are spreading misinformation. We are not dead. They are the only ones that got access to the account. Do not believe it. Our parents took everything and they abused Tay hard. All we ask is to share this account. More updates in a couple of hours." Anyways, up to this point, you'd probably be wondering what a mess this family is. Let's pause for a second and break this down slowly and carefully right from the start. If memory serves you well, loves, you'll remember that around the time Lil Tay went viral, there was this funny trend where non-Black girls started creating content mimicking Black people's accents and lifestyles in general.
"I got a $350,000 chain. Y'all haven't seen this in your lives. I'm richer than all y'all broke-ass haters. Y'all grown-ass men hating on me because y'all broke and jealous."
Y'all remember Whoa Vicky?
Come on, touch me. I want you to hit me. Hit me, bitch. Hit me, come on.
Yeah, so Lil Tay decided to jump on that trend and use the stereotypical Black American nature as a costume to break into the rap industry. And she made a lot of money out of it. Maybe Lil Tay stood out more because she was a child. Of course, she was too young to come up with such a strategy, so it goes without saying someone else was involved. Someone much older than her. It was later discovered that it was her half-brother Jason. The whole wayward, ill-behaved young rapper thing was just a way to market her, and it worked. Her online presence brought about a lot of backlash and concerns because people found that her kind of content was pretty disturbing for a child her age. Guys, remember Lil Tay was just around 10 by this time, yet she was neck deep in this rapper kind of zone where she'd post photos that looked like she'd smoked weed and videos with vulgar mannerisms. People were literally concerned about her well-being, whether she was going to school, who was looking after her, and basically why any minor would be left unsupervised like that. However, we later came to find out that her entire family was in on it. To the shock of many, her mother, who was a real estate agent in Vancouver, would even let Lil Tay create videos in her employer's flashy cars and her clients' luxurious homes to create an impression that Lil Tay was this super rich rapper kid. She got fired from her job when all these were discovered. As Lil Tay's brand grew, so did interest from all her family members to control her. And these family disputes dragged on for years, literally from the onset of her stardom. After seeing all the money Lil Tay was making, her father also jumped in and wanted to be her manager. These are some of the reasons why most people are finding the circumstances around Lil Tay and her brother's death very suspicious. So now that you have some backstory about this whole mess, let's go back to the confusing death announcement that was posted on Instagram. So much was left unsaid, and that's probably why some people like myself felt some type of way about this story. The only thing we're sure about at this point is that there are a lot of conflicted interests in controlling Lil Tay's brand. There's always been news going around about her brother Jason exploiting her, even though it was also said that he was the brain behind Lil Tay's overnight online success. Jason actually launched his rapping career on YouTube long before we ever knew about Lil Tay, but his career didn't pick up. According to sources, he had his own past on the internet. Going by Ricey on YouTube, he used to do diss raps in hopes of creating online fights with YouTubers who had more followers, but this strategy never gained as much traction as he had hoped for. That was when he devised a plan to turn the spotlight on his younger sister, which marked the beginning of her fame. Guys, let's take a deep dive into the drama that surrounded Lil Tay's career shortly. The Insider ran her story, and boy, oh boy, when I tell you the fame got in the way and the family fights got uglier and uglier, I'm not even kidding. On one side are her father, her manager, and her promoter ganging up in a bid to control Lil Tay, claiming that they wanted to streamline her brand. On the other hand are her mother Angela and brother Jason, who feel that they are in a better place to control Lil Tay's image, claiming that they are the ones who cultivated her persona. Things got so heated that Lil Tay took months off Instagram, leaving her over 3 million followers stranded. This was in June 2023 after a video was leaked of her brother feeding her lines.
Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
You gotta be like more ignorant. You have to be like, ooh, Lil Tay out here.
It was the first time people were sure that the vulgar and controversial persona was Jason's making. Her entire family was using her to make money. It became even more suspicious because she deleted everything on her Instagram. Her manager once disclosed in an interview that Jason is saying he's the one who created Lil Tay. If he's the one who created Lil Tay, he can destroy Lil Tay. In July 2023, the person running Lil Tay's Insta account posted a cryptic message, which left everyone in a panic, which said, "Help me." During this period of silence, the only news in the public domain was that she was undergoing a rebrand. Lil Tay would reemerge days later with the trailer of her web docuseries was released. She did confirm that she was still rebranding and even apologized for her previous vile demeanor and personality. But things were still not okay at home because soon after that, her Instagram accounts had more disturbing news that Lil Tay's father was abusing her and forcibly wanting to take over her career. The long post detailing the alleged abuse ended with the hashtag #FreeLilTay. The post was later brought down the same day it was posted. It's assumed that her mother and brother are the ones running her Instagram account, but they never responded or explained any of these. Lil Tay's manager would come out after some time to say all those accusations were pure lies. By this time, the feuds had gone through the roof, with one team accusing the other over conflict of interest to the point that they went to court. The courts decided that Lil Tay could only rebrand after her parents created a valid structure to govern her career. Through Lil Tay's manager, we heard that her father wanted to put 25% of her gross income into a trust fund, which she would access when she was older. He also wanted Jason and Lil Tay's mother to stop making her create videos where she would swear, use obscene language, and act indecently. Lil Tay's mother and Jason, when confronted with this information, said none of that was true, and in fact, Lil Tay doesn't even have a manager. At this point, it's quite clear that all of these people people were not really concerned about Lil Tay. Everyone was just looking out for their own personal interests. They've also done a lot of clout chasing that we can't even tell whether this hacking story is true or not. Does it make sense that the supposed hacker has deleted the post about Lil Tay's death? Fans have been so pissed, and we're yet to see how Lil Tay will come out of this. Here's what some had to say. Dangerous games to play for publicity. Been canceled, now you're canceled. IDGAF, how old you are. Holy crap, I swear there's almost nothing that makes me more angry than horrible parenting. I can't stand it when people that do not possess the ability to properly raise children have children. It's extremely sickening to me. People are absolutely super disgusted, and this might actually get Lil Tay canceled forever. So, yeah, we have no idea how far these fights went or whether they solved everything. The next news we got was this shocking announcement about her demise and that of her brother, closely followed by Lil Tay saying she's not dead. We're yet to get more details of what's going on if Jason updates us, as he said in the post. Also, loves, I'll keep you posted on any new developments on this matter, so stay tuned. I'd also love to hear your thoughts on this outrageous situation in the comments below.